You're staring at a to-do list that feels like an unconquerable mountain, completely frozen by the sheer volume of it all. Your heart might be pounding, your breath is shallow, and your mind is racing with 100 thoughts at once, yet you just can't seem to move. Does that sound familiar? That paralyzing pressure, that feeling of being mentally and physically stuck, is a totally normal human experience. But what if I told you that you hold the power to flip a switch in your brain? That there's a way to transform that suffocating paralysis into clear, focused, and confident action? In this video, I'm sharing a simple, powerful 5-step process to help you reclaim your calm and find your balance right now. Before we can effectively solve a problem, we need to understand it. So, let's take a second to diagnose why we feel this way. Overwhelm isn't a sign of weakness, it's a biological signal. It often hits when we're juggling too many tasks, commitments, and worries. Think of it as your brain's emergency brake. It's a natural response to stress, a mini shutdown designed to protect you from what it perceives as a threat. When faced with too many demands, our prefrontal cortex, the part of our brain responsible for decision-making and focus, gets cloudy and goes offline. Here's the good news, and it's the most important part. While you can always control the initial wave of overwhelm, you can absolutely choose how you respond to it. That's where your power lies. All right, let's get practical and break down the 5-step antidote to overwhelm. Each step is intentionally designed to guide you out of the fog, help you regain your focus, and empower you to tackle those tasks like a pro. First things first, we must calm your nervous system. You cannot think your way out of a problem when your body is in a state of panic. Before you even glance at that intimidating list again, take a deliberate moment to connect with your body. Stand up from your desk, stretch your arms towards the sky, or simply take a 1-minute walk around your room. Try a simple box breathing exercise. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and hold for 4. Do this a few times. Getting your body moving and your breath under control sends a direct signal to your brain that you are safe. It's all about grounding yourself and resetting your mind. You can't think clearly when you're tense, so let's get that blood flowing and that oxygen to your brain. Next up, we clear the mental clutter with a brain dump. This step is non-negotiable. Grab a piece of paper or open a blank document and write down every single thing that is buzzing around in your head. Every task, every worry, every deadline, every idea, every should and must. Don't stress about organizing it or making it neat. Just let it all pour out onto the page. This simple act externalizes the chaos, lightening your mental load tremendously. Think of it like cleaning out a cluttered closet. You have to pull everything out and see what's actually there before you can even begin to organize it. This creates a clear, visible inventory of your thoughts, rather than a tangled mess inside your head. Now that you've emptied your brain onto the page, scan the list. Don't look for the biggest or most urgent task. Instead, ask yourself this powerful question: what one task, if I tackle it now, will give me the biggest sense of relief or create the most forward momentum? This is your keystone task. It might not be the hardest one, but it's the one that, once done, will make everything else feel a little bit lighter. Maybe it's finally sending that email you've been avoiding, making that phone call you've been dreading, or simply washing the dishes in the sink. Pick that single thing to be your sole focus. Once you've identified your one thing, you're going to make it ridiculously easy to start. Break it down into the absolute smallest possible first step. We're talking microscopic. If your task is to write the report, your first step isn't to write a page. It's not even to write a paragraph. Your first tiny step could be as simple as open the document, or write the title, or even just write one single sentence. The goal is to make the initial action so small that it feels absurd not to do it. This technique bypasses your brain's natural resistance to starting something that feels big and intimidating, making it effortless to take that first step. Finally, and this is crucial, you must do that tiny step right away. No hesitation, no second guessing. No, I'll do it in 5 minutes. Just do it now. The moment you finish it, pause and acknowledge it. Give yourself a mental high five. This creates a positive feedback loop in your brain, releasing a small hit of dopamine and building a bridge to the next step. You have now created momentum. Remember, momentum builds on itself. An object in motion stays in motion. The more you act, even in tiny ways, the easier it gets to keep acting. let's circle back to our title. Overwhelm is a choice. This doesn't mean the feeling itself is a choice. That's a biological reaction. The choice lies in what you do next. It's the choice between staying frozen in the flood of stress or picking one of these tools and taking a single, small step forward. Each step we've talked about today represents a conscious choice to engage with your circumstances rather than be a victim of them. It's the choice to take back control, not over the world outside, but over your own actions and your own focus. If you found these tips helpful and want more practical ways to regain your focus and manage overwhelm, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. And I would genuinely love to hear from you. What's the one thing you're planning to tackle today after watching this? And what's the first tiny step you're going to take? Share both in the comments below. Your story might just inspire someone else. To wrap this up, please remember that overwhelm does not have to be your default setting. It doesn't have to run your life. By regulating your body, dumping your thoughts, finding your one thing, breaking it down, and acting immediately, you can consistently turn that paralyzing feeling into productive, focused action. You have the power to choose your response. So take a deep breath, trust the process, and know that you are capable. You've got what it takes to find your balance right now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.